And we're in. Okay, tomorrow is Halloween in this time travel edition of the 50% Facts show.
The Marty McFly podcast.
Yeah, we're traveling in time. I have called this this series of shows kind of the Kickass-tober sort of film festival.
Yeah.
And so I figured that today, since we're recording a little bit early, and we didn't pick another movie, that we would talk a little bit about the kick-ass folks in these movies, and maybe who in the current powerlifting world we would like to be our Terminator, our John Wick.
I was thinking of the Terminator because fucking Elon just had that shit going on.
The robots.
Dude. Optimus.
The Robotaxi? Or
all
something?
three. So he announced all three. He announced the robot,
yeah,
the Robo-taxi, and like the Robo-sex van.
Robo-sex van.
He didn't call it that, but when you look in it...
Does it say free candy on the side?
It's fucking... No, it's like luxurious.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just like sits like 30. He's talking about like traveling with sports teams on it. It sits like 20 people. No steering wheel again, like the taxi. But the robots, and I guess yesterday, technically, I think they were human controlled. They're not like quite there yet.
Yeah.
But they're mixing up cocktails. They're go-go dancing.
Oh, we're going into
Did you
the
see
future.
them? I mean, they're Terminator-esque, bro. They look like they literally look like the robots from iRobot.
With the very sleek faces and that.
Yeah, I don't think they had eyes. Where iRobot kind of had some eyes and mouths.
Yeah, yeah.
But basically, yeah, humanoid, I guess, would be the official term. But I was thinking,
anthropomorphic.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck, man, we really are terminating for sure. 20K. 20K, go in your house.
Jeez.
I'm going to get an army of them.
Got that much bread?
100K, you get a loan. And then you go make them mow lawns.
Oh,
yeah.
The whole fleet, yeah.
Make them carry old ladies' groceries. I'm starting DoorDash. Then I'm going to get the 30K robo car, and they'll drive my robot, and they'll go get your... Do whatever.
That's fire.
Why wouldn't you?
You shouldn't have said that out. Cut that out.
He semi-talked about it. Because
Yeah.
that is the main argument, right? When everyone talks about AI or robots, they're all sad.
Yeah.
Right? Like, my job, graphic designers are going to disappear. Like, yeah, man, get creative. You're a fucking graphic designer. Get creative, bitch. And so Elon was talking. I'm not a huge Elon fan by any means. I'm pretty neutral on him. But he's like, yeah, like, why not just get a bunch of robo-cars for 20K and run your own Uber?
True.
It's like a mix of Uber, Airbnb, and whatever, fucking Turo. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Until, they kill you.
Until they kill you, yeah. That's kind of the downside, yeah. It's the death part, yeah.
It happens. It happens. So it was written.
Yeah, I don't know about... I mean, they say that humans get very used to talking to machines as long as the machines are responding.
Yeah, her. That's me. That's my future.
Yeah, I'm certainly not a Luddite by any stretch of the imagination. I am pretty much an early adopter of a lot of technologies and whatever, but I still can't get used to Siri unless I'm in the car.
Yeah, I don't really use Siri. I mean, Siri is what, like a verbal Google at this point, right?
It can do quite a bit more than that. It keeps getting more and more all the time. I think the new iPhone 16s, the AI is connected to how you interface with Siri.
But like when you're driving in your car or a daily application.
I mean, I don't know. You can.
I'm just saying for adapting, like
you can tell to do all sorts of stuff and have it actually interact with you some.
Yeah. I'm just saying why I don't use it.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Like in my car, or like, hey Siri, write me a. Because same with ChatGPT and stuff. Like, write me a website program for selling Beanie Babies. You know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's capable of all that, but what's the application for me? Where this robot's got application.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking just go sweep my fucking floor. Like, fuck Roomba. Roomba's done. Roomba had a 7-year span. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know. The Roombas are fun though.
They're all right. I feel like they're not that great though.
I don't have one, and because my house is on the floors are on too many levels and stuff, it's not.
Yeah,
not
you got to
really,
transfer them.
Yeah, that would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we had one at my old house. That was fine. I mean, Roomba actually has been out forever. I think it came out when I was in high school.
Yeah,
But it was pretty mediocre.
Yeah, the name of the company is iRobot. So
Yeah. You wonder how they wouldn't advance, and that's what everyone says. Like, how's like Elon's Tesla stock going up when Tesla's like sales are okay and all the cars are exploding, but they're an AI company.
Yeah,
They're a data and AI company.
Yeah,
right?
they're not so much just a car company.
Yeah, and his general idea is good because he went into like the efficiency of the cabs.
Yeah,
would make it so there's less cars on the road.
Yeah,
right. Like it's the whole joke but truth about like we shouldn't really have traffic. Right, like if everyone knew traffic is a man-made mistake because people don't know how to merge properly and you have to slow down. Right, if it's machine, there's no traffic.
Potentially,
Hopefully.
Well, if it's machine, yeah.
I mean, but like, I don't have any single machine in my life that's entirely reliable. That's
Everything breaks, but the car would have issue for sure. Everything needs maintenance in life. Humans need maintenance.
But I mean, sometimes you expect it to do something and then it just doesn't do it.
Yeah, of course.
But
we're talking in a philosophical sense of future.
Philosophical sense of the future. If this stuff was perfected, then maybe, yeah. But I don't know. It's like I'm in that just because we can, should we phase with a lot of stuff. I was actually sort of hinting about this in the last episode. I think the internet's kind of ruined life on Earth.
No, 100% it has.
Just because we can, I don't know that we should have, really.
But that's like, if you, in my opinion, this gets a little political, but I think that's everything. Like, why is America more violent than everywhere else? Well, it's because we have way too many people for a community. A country in the historical sense is a large tribe or community, right?
Yeah.
And it's been like proven time and time again, you get a community that's too big, and then you don't care about its pieces, you don't care about its members, and we're going to have issues.
Everyone's a little bit expendable.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, expendable, and you just don't feel a connection to them. So then why would you care?
Yeah.
Right? Like, without religion, without a small tribe, without things, there's nothing in our culture to care about random Joe Schmo on the road.
Yeah.
Right? And so then we have whatever, all the issues we do have. And so I would even go back that, like, every good comes with a big bad, right? The internet, tons of good, right? AJ information, great. Jobs everywhere. Because people thought the internet was going to ruin jobs. The internet for sure created more jobs than took away.
Yeah, in part, but I think that's reversing. I think that we're losing jobs now to internet efficiencies. Well, I mean, I think I said this in the last time too, that I would love to go like actually shop in person again and see something before I actually fucking buy it. I think that'd be just a huge thing. I mean, all these people are not,
Yeah.
And then, I mean,
when's the last time you tried though? That's not like Arden. Because I just drove by the Galleria and it was bumping.
It's just that, I don't know, that mall I've never liked it. I always kind of felt icky to me for some reason.
Yeah.
I've never really. There were malls that I liked, and that's not one of them.
That's fine, but my point is that there are opportunities for that.
Yeah,
It's just our bubble down here by the gym.
And
malls suck.
I think that
Florin, Arden.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey.
Is Florin even a thing?
No, it's not anything anymore. Arden it's still there, but it's
hardly a thing.
It's
I know
so
they're
scary.
They're spending money trying to redo it, but who knows what'll happen.
Yeah,
But the Galleria was bumping. Drove by on like a fucking 1 o'clock.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday at 1.
It was bumping.
yeah.
It's out. I mean, they're there. Because everything comes full circle, right? Because everything became online, and then a lot of people had the same opinion as you. You're like, dude, especially like clothes. Like, well, I want to try it on.
Yeah.
I want to see how it looks or see how it fits. But then there's a whole sector of clothing that's fucking exploded that's not online. But that doesn't necessarily take away jobs either, because then fulfillment's just as big, marketing's bigger, right? Other departments grow.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, just as a personal experience, I like being able to get stuff that I couldn't get locally, but
Yeah.
I miss fucking shopping. I don't know why.
I like shopping.
And I miss going to an electronics store and having my like eyes bug out and
Yeah.
jaw on the floor or whatever. That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Even if the place exists, it's like, well, that's kind of everything that it's already been for the last 25 or 30 years. And like just a little bit better, just incrementally better, not like, wow.
Do we leak our season 2 campaign, Sebas?
We can.
So me and Sebas were even talking about the same concept with the photo shoot and campaign for our holiday drop. I was doom scrolling, rotting my brain on AI internet, and I think it's Threads. I think I already brought this up, but Threads is like crazy, like geolocating versus other apps. So I get like crazy amounts of like NorCal stuff and Bay Area stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Instagram too, a little bit, right? Like gym members who have, no offense, homies, have no following or engagement. They'll like pop up on my discovery, right?
Yeah.
Probably because I tagged Third Street and they did or whatever.
Right.
There's like multiple mechanisms in the algorithm now beyond the internet. It's actually like kind of to the whole conversation point. It went super worldwide and universal, and then it went back niche, because people probably wanted that same thing, right? You used to go on there and you'd watch Gordon Ramsay cook up something on TikTok, but now they're showing your local foodie show you a local spot.
Yeah.
But what we were talking about, what popped up was Sunrise Mall. And there's a tour of Sunrise Mall, and the clickbait hook was like Ghost Mall, completely not evacuated, but completely empty or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're touring Sunrise Mall. But as like a kid talking about Stranger Things and shit, like Sunrise Mall is where we stomped. Like that's where that was probably the age, 7th grade. My parents would just drop me off and we just fuck around Sunrise Mall.
Mm-hmm.
So we're thinking about doing our photo shoot in Sunrise Mall, which it really is like there's probably 2 stores. Like there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
So the representation of, change of times, growing up in the 90s, a lot of fashion is driven by the creators that create it, obviously, and a lot of the creators grew up in the 90s of different ages. I was a kid, but other people were in high school in the 90s, and they're, even the Kanyes and whoever's making clothes were like teenagers in the 90s. And yeah, a lot of kids don't have that. And if you do, like, and maybe this is me being old and grumpy, but if I see a group of kids at the mall now, I think they're fucking up. Like, they're doing some shit. Where we're just kids walking around, grabbing a smoothie because there's nothing else to do.
Right.
That's just what you did.
Little
And I miss that too.
Orange Julius, hot dog on a stick.
Yeah, that's it. TCBY.
Wetzel's Pretzels.
No one knows
TCBY.
TCBY. I brought it up to a bunch of the members too. No one's heard of it.
I totally know it, yeah.
Yeah, and Dean knew it, but it's crazy. That was like it. It was Wetzel's Pretzels and TCBY. Jamba Juice slowly came into that.
Yeah.
I think Cold Stone made a run at it. They were in every mall.
What's the fake quasi-Italian place?
Not Buca di Beppo?
No.
Maggiano's?
No, in
Sbarro?
malls. In
Sbarro?
Sbarro, yeah, that's the one.
That's not that bad.
No, it's not. It didn't suck.
You have Sbarro?
No.
It's like a buffet line looking place, but it's just pizza, like New York style.
Yeah.
Oh, then I've probably seen it.
Yeah. No,
Was that Arden?
they got to be around for sure at some point.
They definitely
Then
had one
yeah.
in Arden. I don't know if they still do, but
Yeah. No, it's decent pizza. You just get it for whatever, $1.95 or some shit.
calzone was pretty fire
all of it's
too,
good.
yeah.
All of it's good. I mean, all that stuff. Wetzel Pretzels. Some of that I feel like just moved into, and I don't go to malls per se, but it just moved into like airports. You see the same shit.
Yeah, some of those things are still exist. Like, you can't go into an airport anymore that doesn't have a Jersey Mike's, but Jersey Mike's is not a bad option if you're looking for halfway decent Sammy.
Yeah, definitely better than Subway.
Yeah, I can't do Subway anymore.
It's the only one.
Wetzel's Pretzels kind of fire too.
That was good.
Yeah.
Kyle was
fire.
on a huge kick of pretzels for a while. We would get them like weekly.
We-
They're good. Like a big ass soft pretzel.
Yeah. Or
You
even
know-
like the bites.
You know who's got the banging one is what's its name? Republic House now, but it used to be Firestone. It's a sports bar down here.
Mm.
Their pretzel bangs.
Fire?
Yeah, it's like a little sports bar or pub.
I've had it at Iron Horse Tavern. I
Yeah,
think it
Iron
was.
Horse is
Yeah.
good too.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
We had a gathering at the house over the weekend with neighbors and stuff, and our new neighbors across the street. The theme was like Oktoberfest, and so they're like, "Oh, we'll bring pretzels," and I think they bought them and then like bought them, pre-made but not cooked. and
Sure.
just baked them themselves.
Like Bavarian, yeah? Is that where a pretzel
yeah,
comes from?
Yeah.
Everything good, bro. Maybe I'm Bavarian.
They were so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pretzels are good.
And his the wife of the couple, she has a marketing firm, and she one of the companies that she works for makes like fancy mustards, and so they brought like 3 different kinds
cool.
of mustard and left them. That was amazing. They're like, yeah, we don't need any more mustard. We have a ton of mustard. We get free mustard. So
Pretzel buns, soft pretzels,
fire.
even hard pretzels.
Yeah.
Pretzels with peanut butter. That's kind of like fucking shrimp, bro. You can do anything with pretzels.
Chocolate and
Hell yeah, that's one of our favorites.
pretzels. That's amazing.
So I didn't know See's Candy's gone kind of national, right? But it is a NorCal thing.
Started here, yeah, and it's national.
So there's one of those in Cleveland called Mally's, and I don't think it's gone national. And it's like kind of like a Willy Wonka 1950s carousel-y, circusy themed store. Like one of the stores literally has a carousel in it, kind of thing. But they got chocolate dipped pretzels, and so that's been like a family thing my entire life. Just like Cleveland would ship them out; they're so good, you know. Yeah, you really can do anything with pretzels. You make them savory as shit. The mustard style. Or people make like pizzas out of them. You'll throw like cheese and pepperoni on top.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's fire. Bavaria, huh? They got it, bro. Bavarian cream. I love that shit too.
My mother-in-law is was leaving on Monday now, so the trip got canceled at the last minute, whatever. But she was going to like Austria and Bavaria, that whole region.
October, man, it would be fun. I've had friends that go to Oktoberfest and shit. I mean, I don't even drink, but just like it just seems cool. Just seems like they just throw tables on a street and everyone's just like chilling. And who knows until you're there? But like you do that here, and like everyone's just fighting each other and shit. You know, it seems like everyone's like a happy drunk there. And maybe that's just my, euphoric wanting to believe it. Like, I'm sure there are fights, but you just always think that way. Like, damn, they just all have beer and eat pretzels and high five. We're here, like, imagine if we did that.
Yeah. I don't know if Germany is the place where that happens. I feel like Ireland is the place where that happens.
The fighting or the goodness?
The fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting.
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure.
I don't either. And
but
again, like a fist fight is whatever. It happens when you're drunk.
Went to Ireland, saw no fighting there, but
Yeah, sorry, Irish folk. But they're known for fighting. I mean, the fucking fighting Irish.
Yeah, exactly. They're fucking
mascots.
that didn't just, fall out of the sky.
Yeah, why don't we change that one? That was racist, too. We got to get rid of the Redskins. We got to get rid of the fighting Irish, you fucks.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
No, they love it. I mean, all the fucking Notre Dame fans are Irish.
Yeah.
They're all Irish Catholics. It's my whole family.
Well, there's a bunch of people who are not even remotely Irish who are all about Notre Dame for whatever reason that I don't understand.
Rudy.
I guess Rudy.
I think
we haven't watched Rudy.
We should.
We should.
And we could call in. I forgot who it is. I'll find out because I'm going to my sister's wedding and everyone's there. But there's a family connection to Rudy.
Oh, really?
I think it was like dad's friend or dad's something was like his roommate.
Oh, really?
Like the real Rudy.
I didn't realize this until I was listening to a podcast about it recently.
You know Rudy? It's like an epic real life story of like a football player at Notre Dame.
Except fake.
Oh.
What do you mean fake?
Yeah, parts of it are very.
Well, yeah, it's a movie.
Yeah,
but it's based on a true story. Yeah.
When did it come out?
Old 70s, 80s.
I think 80s.
Yeah.
Sean Astin was Rudy. Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah, when he was really young.
Still they got no recognition in the eyes over there.
No.
You don't know Samwise from
No.
Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings. Samwise.
I'm trash.
And Stranger Things too. Which will be
Yeah.
I told him he's got to watch
Things.
it. He's never seen it. That's for sure the October watch for you, dude.
Yeah,
especially with this mall shot list coming up. The first one they go to the mall pretty good, right? I know second or third season they go a bunch.
There's one that the whole finale is in the mall.
Yeah, I forgot if it's 2 or 3.
I think it's 3 because it is the one that's coming is 5, right?
I don't know. And then 2 they go to like Europe, right? That's Kai Green.
Oh,
or not Europe, but it like looks like Kai Green's in it. I was with them like while they were like shooting that. I was with them in Houston. I was talking to them about it. I forgot. That was like 2018 or some shit.
The crazy thing about the Rudy story is that who was on that team? Joe Montana.
Yeah. I have the whole 82 or whatever team that is 78 signed football. There's hella time. My whole family's. I mean, we're Catholic, obviously, but and Bend, Indiana's fucking 2 hours away from Cleveland. Yeah. So like, there's crazy ties. Yeah, Mr. You know Joe Montana at least?
I know Montana.
God damn it, dude. God damn it.
Generation gap.
Yeah, I found another job for a robot. You'll know Joe Montana.
And Joe Montana as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know last time I seen Rudy. It was one of those ones growing up, it was just always on fucking like TNT.
Yeah. We saw Hoosiers, which is actually similar in a lot of ways. It conforms to sort of the same, pattern.
Yeah. Sports movies are just good. I even watched. You know what I watched last night? I haven't watched like a real movie just on my own for shits and gigs in a long time. I watched because everyone went nuts about Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I watched it. It's basically a sports movie.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It was about like I think the same little girl as the first one. I don't know. I don't even know if I've seen the first one, but
Yeah.
now she's like a hockey player and she's in like junior high.
She's,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
teenager,
She's
right?
like,
Yeah.
teen, early teen.
Yeah, it was cool. I don't think it was as good as this fucking world made it. It was
Probably
cool.
not.
It was cool, but
Probably
still,
not.
like the Cocos and shit are just so good, and this was fine.
Yeah, Moana 2 is about to be out, right?
I don't know about Mr. Johnson. I feel like he's kind of lost his oomph, huh?
He's like kind of lost a little bit of some cred, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like momentum. He was everywhere doing everything, and now he's kind of.
Well, I mean, you got to strike while the iron's hot, but at the same time, like the backlash is going to hit you hard if you do stuff that people aren't interested in or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's
When the saturation, right?
Yeah.
You oversaturate yourself with everything, and then if any of it starts to go down, which it did, like his energy drink fucking sucks. I don't know about his tequila, but you know, like you put out a lot that sucks, you're gonna burn your reputation quick, rather than like a Denzel Washington who's just been in dope movies for 4 decades.
right.
You don't really lose the sauce.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a mystery about him. Like, oh, what's he in next? And you're like, well, it's probably gonna be good.
The whole celebrity liquor situation
Yeah.
it's very lucrative for them, but I don't know that the very much of the booze is actually all that great.
Yeah. Who is it? What's his name? Right? George Clooney.
Yeah, and
People say
he
that's some of the best tequila of that price range.
he
for sure.
sold that, so
Yeah.
he's not involved
What is that?
anymore.
Casamigos? I think he was Casamigos.
Yeah.
Everyone says Casamigos was it. Yeah, I mean, obviously that's all like beyond them, right? They don't really like choose. They might not even be alcohol experts. So
Yeah.
even if they're taste testing it and giving their feedback, what the fuck do they know?
I got the Breaking Bad mezcal.
Oh yeah,
It's fine.
just like a one-offer kind of deal, like a little.
I mean, they both signed it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Aaron Paul and help me.
Yeah,
I'm not going to remember his name right
I don't
now.
know any of their names.
I didn't sleep last night, so I'm not sharp today at all.
Yeah, it was a big thing. You don't see it as much with the alcohol moves, even though I think, yeah, Diddy, they kicked him out. Diddy might have been the first, actually.
Oh, really?
He might have been the first. Diddy made like a whole rap album about it, and Ludacris in like 06, it was a thing.
Huh.
And then 50 Cent, they all had success. Then like the celebs, I think Ryan Reynolds probably has one. George Clooney.
Reynolds bought Aviator Gin,
Yeah, that's what it
ran
is.
it up.
Yeah,
sold
sold it.
it.
Yeah, he's a genius. Whatever he does business-wise, crushes.
Yeah, I mean,
Mint.
yeah,
Mint Mobile
he
goes
did that
crazy.
thing. He bought it, ran it up, sold it.
The soccer team, they like had the most winningest season they've ever had. Moved up a league. I don't think he sold it yet because he's just playing. But
No, I don't think they sold it
Yeah.
because they're making money off of
Yeah.
it.
and it's just cool. Imagine owning a team. Like it's fucking fun.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be fun.
they're making money off of it with Hulu, where
Yeah.
the
The
documentary series is. But overall they're losing money because they're putting so much money into the club
Sure.
to try to get it up to the Premier League.
Yeah, but you got Hulu money helping you at least.
Yeah, it's not totally out of their pockets,
Yeah.
but in the reality, I mean, Ryan Reynolds has a lot of money. I don't know about McElhenney, but
I think a lot of owners actually like make cash from teams. You know, a lot of it's like appreciation. It's a long game.
Yeah.
Like Mark Cuban bought whatever for $800 million, and now it's worth $2 billion. But how much cash did he make? Probably not much. Like I don't think sports in the short term are crazy lucrative.
yeah, you make the money when you sell.
Yeah. But then even then, who knows? Because then it depends on if you win or lose, or some of that's out of your hands.
Yeah, but if if it's a shitty franchise, it's hard to. But the Sacramento Kings are worth over $1 billion now.
I know, it's crazy. What do you even buy him for? $500 million?
Maybe even less than that.
I think he's one of the top 10 richest dudes, Vivek. That list keeps popping up on my Twitter, like richest owners of franchises and
Yeah.
shit. And it's way different than you think. Because Mark Cuban's like the most vocal, but he's not even like close on the list.
Yeah.
You know? Just because some of them are so rich. Some of it's random. Don't quote me, but it's like the Indiana Pacers have like some crazy conglomerate that's crazy rich, some family. Where like, yeah, Mark Cuban's worth like $1.5 billion. And obviously, to scale.
Yeah.
That's still a lot of money. But
Yeah.
versus, whoever.
I think we talked about the fact that the San Francisco Giants are, within the next couple of years, going to be worth billions of dollars
Yeah.
because of all the property they own around the ballpark.
Yeah, you can't really lose, right?
They do-
On the water.
Yeah, they just developed it, and it's amazing.
That's why the Niners are so stupid.
They really cheaped out. I feel like that they went with the bargain bin of stadiums and the bargain bin of locations.
Yeah, I don't know, obviously, what it takes to work with a city to build a compound. So that might, because it is bigger than a baseball stadium, but still, like, find a way, bro.
Yeah.
Put it in the fucking city. I do hear they're adding on to it right now. Like, they're trying to make it nicer and bigger, and who knows what.
Yeah, I saw something about that. Did you see Tropicana Field?
Yeah.
Just
2 a.m.
Yeah.
I was trying to look it
ripped
up.
apart.
I was trying to look at ways to, like, go look at it, but they said they blocked it pretty good. But there's, like, a couple viewpoints. And there's a couple videos, but yeah. They blew up Tropicana Hotel, which is one of the oldest and one of the early-ish mob-run casinos in Vegas for a future stadium that they're hoping is the A's.
For the A's, yeah. Actually, I was talking about Tropicana Field in Tampa.
Yeah. Oh, that got exploded.
Yeah, by the hurricane.
Yeah, how crazy.
The most Milton. By the time this comes out, there could be 3 more hurricanes that come through.
I think they did say one has potential already.
Well, there were 3 developing at the same time.
Yeah, and then the tornadoes
for the first time ever.
Yeah, actually insane. Actually insane out there.
20 tornadoes preceded the Milton.
Yeah, I checked in with a bunch of friends out there, and it seemed so building by building and place by place.
Yeah.
Like, one of my friends is in, like, a more of an apartment style building on, like, a hill, and they didn't even evacuate. Like, it's brick, and they just, like, we're fine. They're like, yeah, it was kind of loud, and that's it. Where you see other videos and people's houses are literally half full of water.
A friend of mine in Tampa, he and his family evacuated, but Will's in Orlando, and they weren't actually, like, forced to evacuate or anything. And he said it was just windy and rainy, and it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think Orlando
wasn't
gets
bad.
hit as bad, right?
Yeah, because
they're
it was
north and central.
Yeah, it was south of that.
Yeah, even Miami, I don't think it was that bad. A lot of people were evacuating to Miami.
Yeah,
which sounds crazy because Miami's, fucking like New Orleans, just a swamp.
Yeah,
you're just floating on water, praying.
Yeah,
there was a lot of fear mongering, which is weird. Again, not to get political, but like everyone's talking like Florida's not even going to be a state after this, and I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about?
If the Category 5 version of Milton that was out in the ocean had hit land, it would have wiped the slate clean.
Yeah.
But that never happens.
Yeah, I'm not a meteorologist, but yeah, even just learning a little bit, like everything in the middle of the ocean's a 5, and when it gets here, it's a 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, yeah. I think it was a 3 in it this time, and
bad. Shout out to everyone out there. Hopefully you're safe. Like,
and
people got fucked, but
it sat out there and sucked up a lot of extra water before it came in. But
yeah, I saw a video of that. Some dude was like more south, I think, and you can walk like deep into the ocean, and there's just sand. Because the water's got to come from somewhere.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it was what they call it, a reverse storm surge.
Insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like, and it's like crazy looking sand and clearly like sopped with water where the ocean used to be. Yeah. And he's like, dude, I don't even know how far it goes because it was still stormy. Like, it was still rainy. I was like, dude, that looks insane. That looks so like apocalyptic.
Yeah. Going back to the Tropicana Hotel, did you see the videos?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, with the drones. That was
it's cool.
Last moment, tribute to the Tropicana.
Yeah, how do you do that and like not, because it's right in the middle of the strip.
Yeah.
And not have just shards flying at buildings and people. Like, the amount of care that has to go into that is insane. Obviously, that's why they do it at 2 a.m. too, just in case. But still, like, if I'm their neighboring hotel, which was like across the way is like Caesar's Palace and shit, like some of the richest hotels, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Shaped charges and just like a whole deep knowledge of structural engineering.
Yeah. But there's just always accidents, right? Like a piece of glass can fly anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You can't predict.
I don't know. Do they take the glass out ahead of time?
I'm sure they do something.
I think they do.
They have to. But even still, like a metal pipe could just go fucking flying.
Because when they knock them down conventionally, like with a wrecking ball or on a crane thing or whatever, they take the windows out first.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that they have a method. But still, it's just such a tight area.
Yeah.
Like Las Vegas Boulevard, and they're on one of the main crossways. Sketchy.
Plus, there's probably people still walking around.
For sure, 2 a.m. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
hammered drunk, bro. It's on like a Monday. Everyone's hammered drunk every night.
Someone just
Stomping around.
walks.
Yeah, and I'm sure, they cut off streets. That's why like you couldn't view it because people wanted to view it. Obviously, probably could have seen it from my house, to be honest. Like, because I'm sure it explodes, right? There's got to be some kind of noise. That's
yeah,
a lot of shit.
there was definitely a big sound. What I don't know is whether there was. I don't think that there was any like a fireball or anything.
Yeah,
it was all just dust.
Yeah, you might even be able to see the dust though.
The dust. Every time I see one of those dust things, I'm like reliving 9/11 a little bit.
Yeah, or even just a building falling, right?
Yeah,
It's scary. And that building's pretty big. It's not the biggest, but it's pretty fucking big.
not anymore.
Yeah, Tropicana's pretty big. Yeah, we'll see what's there. Circus is about to get exploded too.
Oh, really? It
Yeah.
is probably high time.
Yeah, someone bought it. Yeah, I'm gonna go and fucking look at it. I haven't been to it in 30 years, but it's probably trash. But yeah, someone bought it and bringing in some new luxury deal.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I was there in probably the early 2000s. Probably the last time was maybe 2010, 2011 that I was actually at Circus, and it was a dive. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it
Yeah,
was
it's
a
bad.
dive.
Yeah, little talk about time portals. Just fucking hopping back into like shitty's 80s entertainment.
Yeah,
You ever been to one? Because there's one in Reno too.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, a circus?
Yeah.
Maybe. Is it
Maybe.
just like a casino?
Yeah, but it's like they have like a whole portion that's like a circus for kids and shit, like
like a-
games
Yeah.
and
Yeah. I've been
the
there.
motorcycles running around that metal
Oh
sphere.
no, I've been to like Boomtown.
Oh, Boomtown's similar
Yeah,
though, kind of.
Boomtown.
Yeah, similar idea ish. Boomtown, that's funny.
Old West,
Yeah. Boomtown.
Boomtown.
Is there one of those in Reno?
It's on the way
definitely
to
one
Reno.
Because I think
Yeah.
there's one in Vegas too.
Yeah, there's one on the way to Reno. It's out in
Yeah.
the middle of nowhere.
So weird. What a weird word. Who decided to make that?
I haven't been to Reno in so long. I couldn't tell you what's there anymore.
I heard it's rough. I haven't been either. Shout out to Jenny, my realtor in Ohio. She, I think her husband likes to play cards and stuff, so
Mm.
they'll do Vegas. But they did Reno this last time. I think last year she said, and she's like, dude, I'm not going back. Like, it was so bad. She's like, dude, there's just no reason you'd go there over Vegas.
No, I can see
Because Vegas
that.
really is nice. Like, if you're into drinking and gambling and whatever, like, there's nothing wrong with the Strip, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking safe. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but it's a tourist trap.
Right.
But, like, it's cool to walk around, you know? But Reno, I heard, is sketchy. Yeah, I haven't been probably 10 years.
It's been longer than that for me,
Yeah.
I think.
And, like, why?
I
Like,
don't-
you can stop in Tahoe.
Yeah.
I'd rather go there.
Right. Yeah, I know, sure. And even then, I was just spent a week in Tahoe, and I never went inside a casino that was actually a casino.
Yeah.
No, I'm lying. I went inside one of them
Where they have Harrah's.
on the North Shore to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I haven't been to a casino there in a while, but I'd much rather go there, too.
And that felt like time traveling, too. I felt like I was going into, Biff's
Yeah.
casino in Back to the Future, too.
Yeah.
That is actually in Vegas. That one's
Oh, really?
yeah.
funny.
I can't remember what it's called or what it's called now, but the one that is right at the end of Fremont Street.
Oh.
That
I
is,
haven't been to Fremont since I moved in, to be honest.
that's literally the
Maybe the Nugget? The Nugget's the most famous, at least.
yeah. Nuggets actually on Fremont Street. I
Yeah,
can't remember
it
the name
is.
of it at the moment, but
Fremont's gotten a little bit bigger because maybe not bigger, but more recognition. One, because it's classic. You get all
Yeah.
like the old ass machines and stuff. But two, the arts district and stuff's kind of right around it, and that's
Yeah.
slowly growing. It's like the city grows and hipster shit grows. So like there's vintage stores. There's something about gambling. It's so funny.
it just doesn't vibe with me for some reason.
Yeah, I'll play here and there, but I just know I could also get addicted. It's just like how much you like money. You know,
Yeah.
you like money, you're gonna get fucking addicted because it just feels good to have money.
Yeah. Yeah. The first meet I ever did was in that Back to the Future 2 hotel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fremont seems like a very powerlifting. Yeah, the Nugget I think was running even IPL Worlds and shit for a long time.
Yeah, that's the last Ed Cohn meet
Oh, cool.
that he did was Nugget, Golden Nugget.
Yeah, they got the Olympia this weekend or 3 weeks ago for those listeners.
I don't miss going to those things.
Yeah, I was gonna stop by. I won't make it in time, so I probably won't. But it seems to be alive again. Like every person I know is there, so they do seem to be alive. I mean, I do think the bodybuilding culture has taken off incredibly with TikTok and Instagram Reels now.
Yeah.
Like pseudo bodybuilding. Even the competition side has gone up for sure. Like it's more popular to compete again. Yeah, but the industry is back, I think. And as a whole, because like there's fitness and health, and fitness is always a worldwide $1 trillion business, right? But when you niche it out to like training, even lateral to what we do, bodybuilding, weightlifting, and that's really what the Olympia is. It does seem back. It seems alive.
Well, to wrap things up, because I know that Sebastian's got a hard out here in a few minutes. Of the movies we watched, like, what would your ranking be?
Of the man movies?
Yes.
The 1990s Spike TV movies?
Yes.
What do we cover? Terminator 2, Terminator 1.
Yes.
Rocky.
John Wick and
John Wick.
and
Logan.
Logan.
Damn, those are some man movies. I will go number 1, Terminator 2.
Yeah.
1, because I do think is probably one of the best. Logan would be the only one that would go up there, but Terminator 2 I'd never seen.
Yeah.
So it was like opening my eyes again.
Yeah.
And it did remind me a little bit of the slightly more violent, but kind of like a Marty McFly deal. I think I said that. Like, I hadn't watched Back to the Futures until I was probably like Sebastian's age in my 20s when I was sick. I had like a whatever flu, and then you just veg out for 3 days, and I watched all of them in a row. And those were like the first old movies, watching them as I was old, that I really enjoyed. I was like, these are fucking sick. Terminator 2 was one of those. So I'd probably put that at the top. Then Logan, because it really is just a good-ass movie, and I've always liked Logan. Fuck. Then probably John Wick, although I'm not the biggest John Wick guy. I like action, but I don't like just action for action. Like the Bourne Identity, right? Isn't John Wick just a new Bourne Identity? Like, you're just, the whole screen is shaking, I'm getting a seizure, and everyone's just fighting.
Yeah, the shooting style is pretty similar, but it's
Yeah.
also similar to, they're both similar to to movies like The Raid and
I don't know
Raid
if I've seen
Redemption.
that. Yeah, see,
those are
I don't think that's ever
martial
just,
arts films.
Oh, yeah. See, it's just never really been
Imported
my
martial arts
genre.
film.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
never really been my genre. Like, Matrix is cool because you're fucking with your brain. You got some philosophy. You got some sci-fi, and you got some of that. Like, I need a little bit more. So John Wick's, I've always liked. It's cool, but it's never been like my go-to. So probably John Wick, then probably Terminator 1. Terminator 1 was a little disappointing.
I would just flip the middle too. I think I would put term 2, probably John Wick, just because it's a roller coaster.
It is. And there's some story, obviously. That's why I don't like John Wick 2 and 3. I feel like those are just
those are,
just shoot them
video
the fuck
games.
up. Yeah. Where 1, there's a little bit character building and shit that I don't mind. And I do respect the art to it, right?
Yeah.
Like Keanu himself taking the craft of guns, the craft of fighting, the craft of driving. Like, he's about it.
I don't think we talked about it, but in John Wick, they just had such a small budget that it's the same stunt people over and over again. They just dress them differently, change their hair,
That's
whatever. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I do know that he's about it. I think it's my sister's, cousin-in-law or something, is a professional driver. And John Wick went to his track. He doesn't own the track, but he runs it. Went to his track to learn all that shit. Like John Wick or Keanu. Keanu is like about it, which I do respect. Because a lot of guys just fake it,
Yeah, I feel like, maybe the authenticity is a thing for him, but I think that also the personal experience drives it. Like, I want to be able to do X. Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah,
right.
especially if they're paying. Like, they're paying the teaching.
Right.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I would go learn how to. Especially, Keanu is cool because he lives the man role.
Yeah.
Right? Like, of this fucking testosterone October, like, of all the actors, I'd almost take him over Arnold.
Oh, no, I would definitely take him over Arnold.
Right?
He's a better actor, for sure.
Well, no, just like of man. Who is man?
Yeah.
Like Keanu's like that silent dude in the corner you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
as characters, yeah, for sure.
I even mean people. I don't know if I'm fucking with Keanu. Because he's taking all that training.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker, I think. Where, like, Hugh Jackman's deadlifting 450 and the internet's going crazy. I'm good. I'll fucking beat him up.
Huge Jackman.
Yeah, I'm not scared of Wolverine.
Yeah, I put original Terminator in the 4th position, but I still like it. I mean, it's brilliant in a lot of ways. It's just not, the execution is not there because it was early.
Yeah. It started a lot of cool shit.
Yeah,
but it's not like good to me.
Unlike the Matrix, the first movie is the good one, and the rest of them are sort of pale imitations as you go along.
Yeah, and even maybe John Wick, maybe.
And John Wick, maybe too. Yeah, some people do like the later ones better for some reason. But
trilogies are hard, man. We can probably count on one hand like real good trilogies, like top to bottom.
Yeah,
right. You got Star Wars, you got Lord of the Rings, I put Rush Hour in there. And then what do we got?
Yeah.
Aliens is close, but 3's like,
Yeah.
you know?
3 is not good.
3
is not good. I'm so disappointed.
John Wick is just not to the level yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't seen the 4th one still. I keep intending to watch it. I went back, though, with speaking of Terminator, I went back to watch the pilot episode of Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Oh, yeah.
Which was good. I started looking ahead, though, at the second season, and I remember that I was sort of falling off in the second season because they got so deep into like mythology and world building and stuff without a lot of explanation.
Sure.
I had no idea where it was going after that, and then it just fucking ended.
Yeah.
But Shirley Manson, the lead singer of Garbage, was a major character, played a major character in the second season. There was also that show was fucked up by a writer's strike as well, so that's never fun.
Derailed things.
And then I watched Genesis, which I hadn't seen in a long time, and I thought that Dark Fate, which I also haven't seen in a while, but more recently, was a superior movie. But now that I've seen Genesis again, I think, well, actually, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, if it didn't have all the other lore around it, you might have thought that
Solid.
would work. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it comes to like seeing a movie brand new. You have a high expectation, right? Because we're in this Terminator thread. So when you go back, you can like reevaluate it better.
Right.
Like my expectations, my bubble's already been burst.
Yeah.
Now let's see what this thing's really about.
Yeah, I mean, it had a cool take on the special effects. It had an interesting take on the changing up the timeline, considerably changing up the timeline. It was fun.
Good enough. Yeah, maybe we'll find another series of less testosterone things. We could do some fantasy shit or who knows what. Some maybe like mind-boggling things. Like Sebas hasn't seen a lot of the Inception-y, Interstellar-y, even Matrix.
Yeah.
You haven't seen The Matrix?
No.
Yeah, a lot of like the mind
no.
fuck, or even go even deeper mind fucks like the what's the Jim Carrey movie, Sunshine of Eternal Mind.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
Eternal
it is.
Sunshine of the Spotless
seen that?
Mind. Yeah,
Yeah, shit like that.
that's a trippy flip.
What's that about?
Brain fucks.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's like a lot of these comedy guys try to like show their acting chops, and this is like his acting chops. That's serious.
That one, and oh my God, what's the one with Nick Cage? Very similar kind of movie in some ways,
I don't know if I've
because
seen
it's like, because I think it was written by Charlie Kaufman. I think both movies are
guy.
by Charlie Kaufman. Yeah, and in the other one that I'm not remembering the name of right now, he's a screenwriter, which Charlie Kaufman's a screenwriter. And in it, he has an identical twin brother who he doesn't really have. And like one of them is like very upbeat, positive guy, and the other one is very negative.
Little Fight Clubby.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Fight Club.
I've never seen Fight
Yeah,
Club.
Fight Club's another
I'm
one.
gonna do Fight Club.
Fight Club might be the first because that's like the testosterone meets the mind fuck.
Yeah,
You
there's
know?
a lot there. Yes.
Yeah, Fight Club's good too. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
new episodes every Wednesday. 3rd Street Barbell, Sacramento, California. I'm Solid Mike. Where you want to find me?
I am at the Jim McDonald on all the social media. The show's 50% facts for percent is a word, and 50 is just numbers. 50% facts is a Spreaker Pine podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network. And Seabass is
Sebastian _Brambila on IG.
there. We go. I'll talk to you next time.